Hey, what is up, guys? Ryan here with Tampa Carry. I didn't film a YouTube video this week, so I thought, let's just go live. Let's keep this easy. Let's make this fun. And yesterday, I had something really crazy happen, and thought it was a good kind of opportunity to kind of share it with you guys. First, what's up, armed primates? Ready to move to Florida. I don't know where you live, but yeah, you should move to Florida. Carlos, Buck needs to do a live. I agree. Tiff and I talked about it. I don't know if a lot of new viewers know who Buck is, and it may be a little bit odd, but I do agree. What's up, Tom? What's up, Paul? Todd, Kaylee, I think that's how you say it. Carlos, Joe, what's up? So yesterday, as you guys know, every single morning, I wake up at like 6:30. I sit and I do some work from 6:30 until 7. And then at about 7:30, I go for a walk. So it's a 2-mile walk down my road and then back up. So yesterday, I'm walking back to the house and I'm walking with my dog, right? Now, this is like a country kind of side road. There's no sidewalks, but I'm walking on the very far left because I want to see the cars coming towards me, right? So I'm walking on the left and like as far to the left on the road as possible. And listen, it takes me, a decent amount to walk this time. Lots of cars are passing me. And people are very respectful. They move over, like they create 3 or 4 feet of distance, and then they drive around. Most people slow down pretty significantly. But as I'm walking, there's this car who's in the normal part of the lane, but then he decides to swerve over to the very far right. So now he is coming right at me. So I automatically think, maybe there's a car coming up behind me and this guy can't swerve over to go around me. So he's just waiting, right? So I look back and I notice there's no cars. So this guy is purposely moved over just so that he can potentially hit me or just be a jerk. So the guy drives, he drove right past me, probably at 40 miles an hour. And I bet you the guy was like, I promise you, Joe, I bet you he was this far away from me. When he got close, he kind of swerved a little bit. And I was like, I kept my cool. Normally I would cuss at the guy or do something. I didn't. I just was like, this guy's being a jerk and just move on. So like 15 minutes later, I'm walking. And all of a sudden, I hear a car coming up behind me like extremely fast. I turn and look. And again, this is a road that's a 35-mile-an-hour road. So fast, I can hear the wind and stuff. I turn and look, and it's this guy. He's in the far opposite lane as I'm walking in. And as he's getting close to me, he swerves over into my lane, so I have to jump off the road, and then the guy plows ahead. And now I'm like, you're a freaking jerk, man. Like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know you. I've never seen you before. Tiffany's first saying when I told her this story, she said, what shirt were you wearing? Like, were you wearing this big aggressive gun shirt? It was just it was nothing. You could never know what shirt I was wearing. So that wasn't it. So that's the second time. I see the guy go up over the hill, going super slow. And then I see him make a U-turn and come right back towards me. And at this point, I'm thinking, this is it, man. This guy is going to try to hit me. I need to record this, right? So I pulled out my phone and I start recording. The guy floors it, comes right at me again, moves all the way over to the right-hand lane. So he's like right on the edge, about to come off the asphalt. I jump into the grass and then the guy flies by. So at this point, I'm not holding much back. So I yelled at him, F you, and then the guy drove away. He slowed down like half a mile away, and it was right at this point that a Hillsborough County sheriff's deputy came up over the hill where my house is. So I flagged the sheriff's deputy down, and I said, like, hey, this is what's happening. Here's the video that I just got. I think that's still him sitting down there. And the sheriff said, hey, let me go see if I can catch up to him and kind of talk to this guy and see what the hell his problem is. What was scary about this, do you guys remember I posted a video a couple weeks ago about a crazy guy in Tampa who was just crazy. He woke up one day and said, I want to kill somebody today. So he decided to drive down the street. He saw a father riding a bike with his 2 sons, and he just drove his car into the 3 people, killed the dad, I think injured one of the boys, but both the boys ended up being okay. You know, people are just absolutely crazy. We have to maintain that situational awareness and make sure we're really paying attention. And we never know who we're dealing with. So let's take a look at some of these comments here. I ride a motorcycle, carry a pocket full of ball bearings. Yeah, Tom, I have friends that ride motorcycles, and they've told me stories about those ball bearings. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. He's aiming his car at you? Yes, I think so. That's assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah, could be. Vehicular assault. Yeah, I truly believe that if I wouldn't have pulled my phone out, because I was being pretty obvious, right? Like I was like that. I wanted the dude to know. Now, let me back up. This guy is probably 75, 80 years old, driving a like light green Saturn with a handicap placard. So this is like an old handicapped dude that just decided he's going to be a jerk and decide to start hurting people. Or, you know, at least threatening to hurt me. Not Florida man, probably a snowflake New Yorker. Okay. Could be drugged up. I agree. Could be. Or just crazy. Let's see. Yeah, so the entire time I was really thinking, you know, am I even allowed to pull out a gun right now? The mistake that I made, and it's important to rethink these things, right? I told Tiffany afterwards, I said, it was very dumb for me to stay on the road after this guy did it the second time. I should have, there's woods right there. I should have hopped that fence, and I should have just been in the woods, and I should have just walked until he freaking lost interest in the woods so that way he couldn't hit me. Because if he would have hit me, I mean, you're doing 50 miles an hour, I'm probably not going to walk away from that pretty easily. So that was a big mistake that I made. It does scare me. I'm probably not going to walk down that road anymore. I'm going to walk down a different road that actually has sidewalk because this guy could have easily hurt me. We never know who we are dealing with. I posted a video or an article on the Tampa Carry Facebook page today about the shooting that happened yesterday in Sarasota, road rage shooting on I-75. Still not a lot of information about it, but 2 trucks were involved in a road rage incident, and it sounds like the 2 trucks were working together, attacking or intimidating another vehicle. One of the trucks, who was a black Dodge Ram, pulled out a gun and fired 5 shots into the victim's car. Again, we think all you're doing is walking down the road. We think all we're doing is driving and maybe we forgot to put our blinker on. We think all we do is get a little aggressive or you know, give somebody the finger, whatever. You do not know who you're dealing with. Those people might be willing to kill you over very dumb stuff just like that. So we've got to be prepared. We've got to pay attention because we absolutely never know when this kind of stuff is going to happen. Yeah, got to know your surroundings. I agree. What happened when the cop talked to him? Tyler, the cop I never saw the cop again. Now, let me tell you guys my personality, right? And here's the other part of the story. So I finished walking home and I took my earbuds out. Like I am paranoid now. I'm looking back. I'm just waiting. When I get to my subdivision, I see a vehicle similar to his. I can't tell. I don't know because it's still kind of far away. Pull down the road again. So when I saw that, I ran home. I jumped in my truck and I went after him. Because even though I got the video, I was not able to get the guy's license plate. So I went after him trying to get the plate. I drove up and down every single little side street, every subdivision that's in my little area, looking to see if maybe this guy parked in a certain house or whatever. I can get a good picture of the license plate, call the police, file a report, and at least make sure this guy knows, you're kind of acting like an idiot, right? But I drove around, couldn't find him, couldn't find the cop. So where's the family? We are actually heading to Faith. You guys know Bruna and Christina. It is Faith, the little girl's birthday. I think she's turning 4 today. So we're going to a birthday party for her as soon as I finish this live stream. So it's going to be awesome. Yeah, we'll all be there. It'll be a blast. And, oh, she's turning 3 years old. Tiffany is texting me. So, yeah, we're going to go there, hang out. This will be my first time meeting Bruna, which will be really awesome. And we're pretty excited. So, thanks for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate you. We might as well. Why don't I answer a couple questions real quick here? I wouldn't have walked in the brush. We have bears, coyotes, rattlers, boa constrictors, even in the middle of Orlando. Nah, I walk in the bush all the time, man. I'm definitely not scared of coyotes, or I haven't encountered a bear, but I've run into coyotes and bobcats and stuff in the woods, and they're way more scared of me than... Okay, totally dude. Question of validity of my veterans disability plates. People suck. Yeah, and you know what? That could be it, right? It could be somebody that's just got something against veterans. You know, I don't even know. I didn't think about what hat I was wearing. Maybe I was wearing a camouflage hat or something. I don't know. You just don't know what's going to trigger these people to decide you're the person that they're going to attack. Do you guys remember I posted a video about this? It's been a month or two, but there was two women, a mother and a daughter, shopping somewhere in St. Pete. A predator saw them, got infatuated with them, decided to follow them home, then waited in the subdivision. And he must have been hiding somewhere waiting until the middle of the night. Then went into the house, started snooping around, trying to find a door or a window that was unlocked, found a window that was unlocked. In his own words, he went into the kitchen, found the sharpest knife he could find, and he murdered both of those women. And it all happened just because he saw them at a store. You never know who you are around or what you're dealing with, and we've got to really, really be careful. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate you. We got to head out. So until next time, keep training and be safe.